Welcome to day 40. I just got back a little bit ago I went up to TUF and ran on the treadmill because it's cold here. Um, Anything below 60 to me is pretty cold, but today it was like it snowed this morning for a few seconds. So that to me is too cold. I won't be doing any outdoor anything until spring. So I have to find something else to do. And today I did the treadmill because I'm supposed to be doing the 40 minutes. Um, I don't like running on a treadmill just like that. I don't mind doing some interval work or some sprints and things like something different every few minutes or so. But running straight 40 minutes is just it's hard on your body, but it's also just mentally. It's just like, okay, it's the same thing over and over and over. And when I first got on there, within the first like 2 minutes, I was already done with it. In my head, I'm like, oh, how can I break this up? And I started thinking, okay, I'm going to do 10 minutes and then I'm going to take a little break and do inclines. Okay, so when I got to 10 minutes, I was like, well, I'll do 5 more minutes. And then by that time, I was like, well, if you just make it to 20, you're halfway there. So anyway, I just decided to keep going. Once you get to over halfway there, so once I got to 20 minutes and 5 seconds, then I knew I could just finish it out, even though 20 minutes sounded like a long time after that. I entertained myself with watching the trainers and their clients work out and kind of laughing with them a little bit. And then my old boot camp class that I used to teach, my 545s came in. And I don't teach that class anymore because I come home, with the baby and everything. But one of my clients is actually Janet. She was one of my very first clients when I started training years ago over at LA Fitness. So she was with me for a very long time. She got on the treadmill next to me and started running. So I had something to take my mind off just running. And she actually pushed me at the end. I mean, the last 7 minutes were hard. It was like my whole body was aching and every second seemed like an hour. It was just so mentally draining me. And she's like, no, you can do it. You're fine. You're fine. And once I was about to hit my 40 minutes, she said, you can finish your lap. You can finish that lap. And I was like, damn it. My words are coming back to haunt me that I'd always said to all my clients. So, and then once I finished my lap, she's like, you can wait till I'm done with my lap. So I ended up being on there for about a minute more, not very long more, but every second was harder than it should have been. But it was nice to have somebody there kind of pushing me and telling me to go. And it helps having somebody beside you, encouraging you and supporting you and doing it with you is huge. So if you don't have a support system, whether it's your friends, your husband, whoever, go find somebody that can kind of endure it with you, that you guys can talk about stuff with, and you're building each other up instead of bringing each other down. My husband just started working out again today, which is nice. Now he's naturally skinny. He doesn't really have to worry about gaining weight or any of that, but you still need to be healthy whether or not you're overweight or not. That's really the ultimate goal. I mean, being skinny is just I wouldn't even say being skinny, just being where you like what you see in the mirror is one thing, but actually being healthy on the inside, that's really what it's all about. When we as we get older and our kids grow up, and we want to still feel like we're young, and that doesn't happen if you're not healthy. So he started working out again today, and I love that because whenever he's on track, it keeps me on track a little bit more, and we can laugh at each other when we're so sore we can't move. And if one of us feels like we're going to start cheating, we can say, no, don't do that. So that's good. And if your spouse isn't supporting you, y'all need to sit down and talk, especially if you're both overweight. There's a problem there. Not only, is it a problem for you guys, but you're teaching your kids these things that they're going to take the lessons that you teach them now, and when they're grown up, if they're overweight, they're going to be dealing with the same things that you battle. So, that's not really a gift you want to hand off to your kids. You know how it feels if you're overweight. Why would you want to do that to your children? That's one thing. My dad did lots of things, but one big thing is my dad always worked out. We never had bad food in the house, never had any Cokes or anything like that in the house. It was just no way. I'm very thankful for that because those lessons stuck with me. I mean, obviously, I grew up to actually care a lot about the body. Unfortunately, one of the main people in my life, my grandfather, he was extremely overweight and he died way too young because of it. So it's not really fair, you know. It's not fair to do that to your kids. So there's a couple of things in there, I guess. One is get a good support system, and your husband or wife should be the number one person standing by your side. Your friends are great, but your husband or wife is the one you live with. So you guys got to get on it together. Second thing, teach your kids something that's going to last them forever in their future so that they're not having to deal with it when they grow up. Anyway, everything's been great. Christmas party this Saturday, so I'm going to go try to see if I can find me a new outfit this week, and it's good. It's been a good day. So I hope your day's been good. Oh, we need to add to our food journaling this week. So we've gone over calories, we've gone over proteins and fruits and vegetables. Now, this week as you're planning out your food, I want all of your meals to only have a protein, a fruit, or a vegetable. That's it. Okay, your carbs are going to come from your fruits and your vegetables. And the only meal that you're going to have your grainy type carbs in, so you're going to do that within a 2-hour window of your workouts, okay, after your workouts. If you're looking to lose more than 30 pounds, put those extra carbs at the after part of your workout, not the before, okay? That's kind of reversed. So instead of having the carbs for your workout, you're going to eat them post because your body, your metabolism's already moving, so it'll burn them easier, okay? So if you're going to have any kind of breads or pastas or rice or anything like that, those starchier things, have those after your workout within 2 hours. Okay, so that is your challenge for this week. So when you're planning out your food, if you haven't already, if you have, go ahead and look at it again and see where are your carbs falling. Because our bodies can't tell time. So even if you're working out towards the end of the day, your body can't tell time. It can tell if your metabolism's moving or not. So if you're working out in the evening, save those heavier carbs for right after your workout. Now I don't want you to go have all these carbs and then go to bed, but have them as close to your workout as possible. Wait a little bit and then go to bed. See if you can do that. See how that works out for you. All right, I'm out for tonight. Y'all have a good night. Bye.